Hey, Coach, you excited to get back down to College Station where you played your college ball?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for opening weekend. I think that our kids have worked really hard. I think that we pushed them and they've grinded, and they're ready to not play themselves. So I think we're eager to see how we match up against each one of those guys. You know, you always want to play a World Series caliber team and a World Series team, and that's what A&M shows. So we're excited to get to play across the board great opponents.
What have you seen? I mean, we talked to you a few weeks ago, you know, all these new faces, you don't really know what you got. What have you seen progression-wise over the last few weeks?
Well, we kind of know what we had in the sense that we've recruited them for a little bit, and you know, I think when people come to watch us play, it'll be a brand new group of kids that it'll take them a little bit to have some name recognition, but they'll learn them quick, and so we're excited. I mean, we are more athletic, we're more passionate with how we play, and it's just going to be exciting on how we play the game. So I'm excited for these young people to get their first games out of their way so we can get that jitter done. But you know, I think it's going to look like a whole different squad, so that'll be fun.
We talked about. Go ahead.
What are you expecting kind of from the competition from Boston College, Houston, kind of this weekend? What are you
Yeah.
expecting?
I mean, everybody's going to be elated that it's opening weekend, so people are going to bring their giddiness and a little bit of their best. I think Boston College runs a lot. They take extra bases. They're going to press and be the aggressor, and so we just we'll out-aggress them, you know. And clearly, I think Houston is a young squad. They're learning a new head coach, and they're kind of in the trenches and going to do the best they can. And of course, A&M just came back from the World Series and returns a lot of kids. So, you know, we want to step up to the plate with all those guys, and we feel like no matter who we play, we're playing for ourselves, and we worked hard to get where we're at.
Speak to those two over there. I mean, how important they're going to be for you guys this weekend to kind of guide.
Yeah.
The younger group, even though one of them still part of that younger group.
Yeah. I mean, it's Jessica Hartwell and Cassidy Scott, and they're 2 out of 3 returners that we have that have worn a Red Raider uniform in college and had some playing experience. So I think every game that you have under your belt as a college player, you get a little more confidence, you get a little more swag, and you know, they've been able to do that. I think we aren't asking them to do anything outside of themselves, just be themselves and lead from their positions and their opportunities that they have, and they will. They've had a great preseason. I think Jess leads us in the right way, and her teammates voted her as captain for a reason, and she does a really great job. So we're excited to see just what comes out. You know, we've been working really hard for this, so we're excited to see what happens.
As far as Cassidy, I mean, she obviously did quite a bit last year. I mean, set some school records and stuff like that. What progression do you want to see from year 1 to year 2 with her?
I mean, Cassidy loves to know what to expect. So she doesn't like things that catch her off guard. So now with her knowing exactly what to expect within season, to know what Big 12 play looks like, to know what the grind looks like, I think she'll only excel in that realm because she knows what it looks like. She knows what it feels like. She's going to know what big games feel like, what being on TV feels like, all that stuff that as a freshman you don't know and you anticipate, now she knows. And so I think that will only help her be more confident and just do what she needs, just who she is. That's all we're asking her to do. Be who you are, compete, and let's win.
I guess speak to maybe just this opening weekend with 5 games and the non-conference as a whole with so many games. I guess just the opportunity to try out some different lineups and people in different positions, and with so many newcomers just trying to figure out where they all fit in.
Yeah. I mean, I think that no matter what, every game for game is imperative that we play our best talent. So I don't know that we'll have tons of different lineups that we go about. We're going to go at. I mean, we've had 4 weeks to really prove that, and some kids have separated themselves drastically from others, and so I think we're just looking forward to see if what we've done in practice will transfer into in-game, and we think that it will because we try to create as much havoc for them as possible and prepare them, but that it always is different when mom and dad are in the stands and TV's on and this and that. You know, I'm just excited to see what comes out of it. I mean, they've worked really hard this last 4 weeks, and so I think hopefully they'll reap their reward this weekend.
And then you speak to moms and dads in the stands, and with going down to College Station, the Houston area, and this team has a lot of people from Houston, a lot of kids from Houston. I guess just how cool is that for them, for y'all to take this trip down there? Yeah,
it's a piece of the scheduling, right? It's part of the plan. I mean, anytime that you get to play in front of your family, in front of your fan base, in front of a recruiting base, it's an obvious move for us to do. So it'll be excited for a lot of those friends and family to get to see, their daughter maybe sometimes for the first time really in a college game that counts. That's a big moment for those families. So we're excited to be able to create that moment. And again, we'll just have fun and do what we need to do.